Hi, Sagittarius. Let's do the weekly tea for this last week in September, but then like a love message all rolled into one. I'm sorry if you guys feel like I've been skimping on you. It was just last week was super busy for me. I haven't forgotten about you, Sag. Is super important to me, so I'm going to do a message for you guys today. It's good for the sun, rising moon, or Venus sign of Sagittarius, but as always, please keep in mind this is a general reading. It may not resonate with everyone that watches or only parts of it will. If you'd like a private reading because general messages just aren't hitting it for you or they're confusing, book a private reading with me. The link to my website is in the description below this video. Also, I do read for all 12 zodiac signs on my other channel called Soma Chandra Tarot. I did put a reading up there for you guys last week, a few days ago, and all 12 zodiac signs are there. If you're new to this channel, welcome to Soma Chandra Libra. It's called Soma Chandra Libra, but I read for Libra and Sagittarius on this channel every couple days, sometimes Cancer, because those are the only placements in my natal chart. I love Sagittarius. You're my favorite fire sign. All right, let's get into it for you guys. I use the tea leaf oracle to see what's going on in your environment this week. I like what I see. There's going to be a few things you need to watch out for. Arrow came out, and I associate that with you guys. I was picking up on your energy. You're on the right path regarding some aspect of your life. Just release that arrow and let it fly and watch where it lands. But the next card that came out was Dragon. Beware of self-delusion. And the smoky mirror came out for you guys as well. Both of these cards are about the truth and smoke and mirrors. And no matter what situation we're dealing with, there's always a story we're telling ourselves and a story we're telling other people. Make sure the story you're telling yourself and other people are based on facts and not fantasy. This will be a week where you might be challenged to kid yourself in some way, or you might be not seeing the truth for what it really is. Don't kid yourself, because when you are self-delusional to a degree, or you kid yourself about something, you cheat yourself about something. It's time to let the smoke and the fog clear in a situation so you can see it for what it really is, okay? Stork came out for you as well. News of a birth or a new business opportunity. Someone might be having a baby or pregnant. A new business opportunity or even a new relationship might be coming your way. This is news, and it's usually good news. Owl came out for you as well. Good advice from a wise person. You could have an air sign coming into your life, but Sagittarius is arguably one of the smartest signs I've ever met. You're very philosophical. You might need another smart friend's opinion. Good advice from a wise person might come to you this week. Seek wise counsel, even if it challenges a belief that you're hanging on to here with Dragon. It will help. Also, don't shoot the messenger. You might also be delivering wise information or counsel to someone else this week. I think you guys have been through something tough. It's going to get better soon. Mountain Road and Rainbow came out. You are on the road to success. This echoes you're on the right path in some aspect of your life. But I think it's been a windy, turny mountain you've been climbing. Your guides want you to know the most difficult part of the situation is over. Also, I noticed at the bottom of the deck, we have secret admirer. Some of you might have someone around you that admires you in some way that you're not aware of. It might be romantically or otherwise. I like this card. It usually means your people have a high opinion of you, or someone does. They might not say so. They might be shy about it, but you might have somewhat of a secret admirer this week. What came out of the Mystical Shaman Oracle deck was the Sacrifice, the Serpent, and the Smoky Mirror. The sacrifice is about letting go of something. It's something that we don't want to let go of, but it will bring transformation. You see how she's holding this butterfly? It's about letting go of what you no longer need. This can be a material thing, but it's usually about freeing up space in your heart chakra. It's hard to let go of whatever this is, but when you do and you set it free, the whole situation, and most importantly yourself, will transform. You need to be focused on that this week. You may be asked to sacrifice something this week. Weigh the cause and effect. This might be like the hangman, where you have to pause and decide, can I surrender? Can I let something go? Can I see it from a different point of view? Can I see myself and the situation from a different point of view? Something new could come in for you if you take that wise counsel from someone else or yourself, and a sacrifice, I think, will need to be made. The Serpent is an interesting card. It speaks to two different things. It represents a time of healing and being finished shedding something. So you might have released something, or you're being asked to release something, and it's making you feel very vulnerable. This snake has brand new skin and a pink, raw underbelly. So you're going to be very sensitive this week with Serpent. You might feel a little new in a situation and insecure. You're being asked to shed the old. You are in a time of healing. It also represents a strong kundalini and sexual activation, or an activation of passion. This is great, and it usually feels really good for a fire sign. It could also represent somewhat of a temptation, though. I do have the devil here for you. Some of you have a Capricorn in your midst, but you could be tempted in some way and feel somewhat vulnerable. Let go of what needs to be let go of and see a sexual kundalini activation for exactly what it is. It's great. It's important, especially for mammals and social mammals like humans, but keep it in its place, okay? Don't let it fool you in any way. Yeah, that's important to know. And again, with smoky mirror in reverse, you're being asked to see something for what it really is. And usually when the smoky mirror comes out, it doesn't matter if it comes in the reverse or in the upright. I think you are going to see something for what it really is. When this card comes out in the reverse, it's asking you to face things that you might not want to face, but you can't ignore anymore within yourself or within someone else in a situation. That sounds like some real life shit, right? Everyday human life, everyday human relationships. See yourself for who you really are, see someone else who they really are. If anything was clouded before, I think you're starting to see that. Yeah. They wanted me to drop a few cards out of the Arrows of Love Oracle deck this time. They didn't want me to drop a lot, which kind of bummed me out because I like Oracle cards, but I stopped when they said stop. The first two cards that came out, one after the other, ploop ploop. Caged heart, a little damaged, and interference. So someone in your life or you yourself might have a caged heart. You might be caging your own heart for a reason. You might feel like up until this point, your heart chakra has been a little damaged by a situation. And I think that you feel as though there's been interference between you and another person as well. This could have anything to do with a third party, work, family, friends, your own personal beliefs, self-delusions. I mean, interference could be anything. So I think your heart's caged, someone else's heart has been caged. You think there's been interference. I think you're going to receive a communication from someone this week. I don't know that the intentions are the best, because I think you're starting to see a situation for what it really is based on the smoky mirror. I think you're trying to heal from it and let it go. I don't know that someone else is going to let it go with you. And that may come out in this reading, or it could be about something else entirely. Like it could even be about work. Love line revived. Masculine possessiveness, mine. So we've got a masculine energy showing up here. Someone might come back into your life that really like spikes your heartbeat. They might have a very strong masculine energy, or they might activate your masculine energy. That's nice. But someone's possessive in this situation. So make sure that someone isn't coming back into your life just because they view you as an object. You belong to no one but yourself, and no one belongs to you. People are not objects that belong to you, and you do not belong to them. When we operate in that space, that's a sign of something or someone that's somewhat narcissistic and very black and white. So keep that in mind. Someone might just be sniffing back around and trying to interfere with your life and keep you caged because they think you belong to them. I hate to tell cross-watchers this, but you need to understand something about Sagittarius. There's something you need to know about these people. They are ruled by the planet of Jupiter. They will not be caged or contained. You must let them expand. They are trustworthy, wonderful partners, but don't dare. I think Sagittarius is probably, of all 12 zodiac signs, the sign that responds least favorably to being treated like a possession. They do not like to be held down. They're ruled by Jupiter. You got to let them expand, okay? If you don't trust them, you don't trust them. That's your problem, not theirs. But for anyone checking in on a Sag, you need to know that about them. You can't be possessive of a Sagittarius, and you can't be insecure when you date a Sagittarius either. And if you make a Sagittarius insecure, you're taking them out of their own personal, natural, normal energy. Don't mess with that Jupiterian expansion. Just accept it in yourself, Sagittarius, and people checking in on a Sag too. Okay. I can't stress that enough. When I saw this, I was like, that's cute. Good luck with that Sagittarius that you think belongs to you. And I think it's triggering you as well, Sag, because the reason for the reading is the Page of Cups. So this is a little, hey girl, hey. Now, this could be a new relationship. This could be something new that you're dipping the water in, dipping your toe in the water. This could be a revival of something, someone like checking on you, seeing how you're doing or something like that. Maybe you want to do that. Maybe this person wants to do that. You could have a little water sign in the mix. This could be a child between the two of you, or that you both have together. There is a little bit of an emotional curiosity here. That's the reason for the reading. So it could be brand new because the Fool is here, or reactivation. Just watch out for that possessiveness. That could be addressed and gotten off the table. You know, you're showing me the Devil and the Knight of Swords. So you might want to go rushing right in. But I do notice when I read on the upright, I look very closely at the illustration. Spirit asks me to. Look how he's like, hi. And you're like, no. Like you might be running away from this person. They might represent like the devil for you. Like you might have a lot of desire about this person. You might feel like this isn't necessarily the best kind of relationship for you. Conversely, you could have this could be something that moves very quickly for you. You're very sexually attracted to them. This could be the Kundalini activation, but this could speak to the possessiveness. There could be one of you in this situation, and I say that because I know I have cross watchers coming in that need to swap the roles or whatever. One of you could be rushing right into it. Um, just be careful with this, but you're showing me that you're the Knight of Swords. So you're either running away or you're running right towards this person. Sometimes the Knight of Swords does have tunnel vision. Sometimes he feels out of his league. Sometimes he feels as though he needs to take a risk. So you're either diving right in, Sag, because it's hot and sexy with the devil here. But you might be running away because you're like, I'm meant to be healing from this. I'm a little afraid of this, but it could be different for different people. We'll see what comes out in your emotions. This person sees themselves as the Fool and the Queen of Wands. New in town, maybe? They see themselves as a Queen of Wands. They see themselves as a fiery, passionate person. They want independence. They definitely want your attention. This chick has a shadow side and she knows it. They may just want to be friends. I mean, this is your energy, Sagittarius. You could be the Queen of Wands. They want you to be their Queen of Wands. They want to be yours. If this is a person from the past, I think they want to leave the past behind. And there could be a passionate friendship possibly between the two of you, if not more. I'm not sure how you're feeling about that just yet. I also noticed that this Page of Cups is by far the most passive aggressive, almost a little snooty Page of Cups that I've ever seen. So yeah, this is, we'll see what comes out here. But this person is very carefree and lighthearted. They could be another Sagittarius, a Gemini, a Libra, or an Aries. Let's see. I'm intrigued. We could have a couple different things going on at once here because of the Oracle cards. Spirit, show me Sagittarius, Sun, Rising, Moon, Venus of Sagittarius, end of September, please and thank you. Show me how they feel. The King of Wands, well now. You're like, I see you paying attention to me. There's definitely a strong attraction between the two of you. This could be a great business proposition or partnership too. The devil isn't always bad. But you're feeling pretty attracted to them. I think that you want them to be attracted to you. I think you want each other's attention. Justice. She could be dealing with a Libra. I think you're weighing the cause and effect here, though. I think you have a choice to make in this situation. And you need to stick to the truth. This is like checkmate your move. Or you're just dealing with a Libra. This person might want justice with you, or this situation is calling for you to weigh the cause and effect and have balance. Ace of Wands, this person is handing you this wand. See, it's coming in towards you here. Dude, okay. Okay, how does this person feel about Sagittarius? Three of Pentacles, you guys want each other's attention. I think you're dealing with someone that's got fire in their chart. They want your attention. They want to build and work on something with you. They do want to be recognized and rewarded for what they bring to the table. You might see them where you work. You might see them around town. You might see them doing something. How else does this person feel about you? Oh, the deck's getting heavy. Four Wands. This person wants a homecoming with you. I'm hearing a song by the Beatles called We Can Work It Out. You need to listen to that song. We Can Work It Out by the Beatles, Nine of Wands. This person is guarded with you though, and they've been through something. They might appear guarded. This might have nothing to do with you, Sagittarius. This person might be starting something brand new in their life. They've just set up shop. They're building and learning and growing. They're a little worn down. Okay, what action will they take towards Sagittarius? There's an emotional curiosity between the two of you. The moon, I have Pisces here. This person is emotional. This person, things are not as they seem. This person might find you to be very mysterious. They might be a little mysterious with you. They're feeling a little insecure. Four of Pentacles, they're feeling a little more than insecure. They're holding back. They're also holding on to something, either between the two of you from the past or another part of their life. Five of Swords. This person's had to fight through the shit to get to where they are. There might have been some kind of a beef between the two of you too. Or they've recently been through some kind of a battle. I'm picking up on some Scorpionic energy, Scorpio energy as well. Like they'll fight for what they want. Here's the possessiveness piece too, possibly. You might just be dealing with a possessive person. I mean, if you're both in fire energy, you're both fiery people, I don't think this person's going to back down from a challenge. I think stability is important to them. Okay, what action is Sagittarius going to take towards this person? Because here's the cool thing about the King and Queen of Wands. They're good without each other. They will commit and fall in love with each other, but they have a very strongly defined sense of self. Other people see them as selfish sometimes. Well, you're only here to live your life, right? Maybe a little bit of ego for both of you. The Seven of Wands, you feel a little challenged by this. You're caught off guard. You feel the need to, you're feeling a little defensive. The Wheel of Fortune, this is unexpected. There's been a lot of ups and downs. You know that you're about to play out some kind of a cycle that will affect your fate as a person. Okay, this might be a reactivation of a cycle. Eight of Swords, and it's stressing you out. You have some negative thoughts surrounding this. You're like, I don't know, man. Here's your energy. I am reading on the upright. Here's that Sagittarian expansion of the Wheel of Fortune, but you're like, I need for this to play out in a way that will benefit me. And I feel a little trapped in my head about this. I feel like my hands are tied. There's something that you're not seeing. This is like a karmic emotional feeling. And I do have the Wheel of Fortune and Justice here. This is the chance to close out and fix a karmic cycle and bring it into balance. What happened here that's stressing you out? How does Sagittarius really feel about this person? Six of Swords. Well, first of all, if there's been any bullshit between the two of you, you're done with that and you're going to move on to calmer waters and release the baggage. You'll do that with or without that person. The Three of Swords, this has been heartbreaking for you. You're trying to transition away from heartbreak. There could have been a triangulation involved of some kind. I think maybe you're running away, Sag, right now. It's like you feel this passion. I think you get off a little bit on their attention, but at the same time, you're like, I don't know. How does this person really feel about Sagittarius? I feel like the Two of Cups might come out. Four of Cups, no. This is a person that can't get you off their mind. They're a little stuck. The Hangman, Pisces here again. This person's seeing something from a different point of view. They feel like they're ready to pause and surrender. I'm hearing it is what it is, but I'm in my feelings about this a lot. The King of Swords, they could be attached to a King of Swords, or they are a King of Swords. They could be a little bit of an authoritarian, my way or the highway. They can be a little, they like to define the truth, or they're attached to someone that is. What's the final outcome? For some of you, it's a person that wants to be friends with you again, but they just want control. Three of Cups. I don't know. You guys might get together for some healing with this person. This could be a new person in your life, because I do have the Fool and I do have the Page of Cups. And I'm glad I read all in the upright, because when the Fool comes out, I read all in the upright. If this is a new person in town, I think they do want to get to know you. They might have just set up shop. They've been through something. They're holding back. They might not be showing you everything. I think they feel the need to have control. Also, this might just be friends openly dating, or it's a triangle, and you need to know that. And I don't think you like that. Like, can't we all get along? Maybe. What else with the Three of Cups? Temperance. Okay. There could be balance and healing brought to this relationship or situation, or you're just going to play it calm and cool, Sag. Moderation needs to take place here. And healing and perspective and peace. I think that's what's most important to you. Ten of Wands. This has been a burden. The Chariot. Someone wants to move on or move forward. Someone could have just arrived in town. Some of you are moving. I've got the Eight of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Someone's walking away. I think for some of you, this is a burden that you just want to move on from. Spirit, what is your advice? The Nine of Pentacles. Make sure that you know your own self-worth, and that you're self-sufficient. Also, make sure I often see this in a romantic relationship when this comes out, is make sure if this person says they're single, make sure they really are. Make sure they know their own self-worth. Make sure they can take care of themselves, and that they're not just shallow, and they're not hustling you. And you yourself need to maintain a level of independence. You need to move forward, bring balance to the situation. Some of you are just going to spend time with friends, but the Star is here, renewal as well. That's good. Some of you are wishing on a star, wanting a renewal with a person, or they are with you. But this is also about freedom and being positive and independent and happy and motivated, moving towards your North Star. We do that all by ourselves. That's their advice to you as well. Interesting. So I would watch out for this. You know, you don't want an activation of a relationship where there's interference. That could be the Three of Cups thing, and anyone's heart is all caged up and damaged. I don't know about you guys, but I don't get involved with people who are caged and damaged. I healed my damage before I went and started dating again. I would be careful of a person that trauma bonds with you, or if you're feeling this way, that could be the interference in and of itself. And if anybody wants to revive anything with you, make sure it's not just to make them feel like fuel their ego and feel good about themselves and claim you as your own, or vice versa, because that's just going to hurt. Yeah. Make sure everybody knows that people aren't possessions or food, you know? All right, Sag, that's the end of September for you guys. That's your love reading and oracle messages for you. Sacrifice, make the sacrifices you need to. Allow yourself to heal. Don't kid yourself or cheat yourself. You're on a good path. Take advice from wise people and allow for new business opportunities or things to come in. You're on the road to success, and any difficulties you've had are behind you. The worst of that is over. Okay? I'm always listening to the universe for you, Sagittarius. Take care of yourselves. I really love you guys. I'll see you next time.